Hello, the week ahead. It's going to be, as is very typical, quite a busy week for data in the US, China, and the UK, it being the second working week of the month. In terms of focal points for each of those, in China, we'll be having CPI and PPI on Saturday, and that is followed on Thursday by the growth metrics, industrial production, retail sales, fixed asset investment, and indeed property investment, and the surveyed unemployment rate. The key question is really just how much momentum is being lost in the Chinese economy. And the second issue, obviously, is the fact that we need to treat this data with a little care, because it is data which reflects the Lunar New Year period. In the US, we're still trying to work through some of the backlog of data. Thus, we will be getting the array of inflation data, including CPI, which is expected to be unchanged at the headline level at 1.6% and at the core level at 2.1%. We will be catching up with January retail sales data, which will probably be the most sensitive item despite it being delayed. That's primarily because we had such a terrible fall back in December. The expectations are for only a very modest rebound of 0.1% in the headline. The core measures should be stronger because that headline number is going to be weighed on by weak auto sales and a little bit of a drag from gasoline. And in the UK, we obviously have the array of growth metrics, including monthly GDP, which is expected to show a very modest recovery from a much worse than expected contraction in December. That's expected to be up 0.1 as against minus 0.4 back in December. So only a very muted recovery, and obviously Brexit weighing. And that brings us obviously to the other key topic for the week, which is obviously politics. In the UK, we will have the meaningful vote on Tuesday on Mrs May's plan, which is at the moment anticipated to again fail. There'll be then a vote on leaving an active vote on leaving the EU with no deal on Wednesday, and if that fails as well, then there'll be a vote on extending Article 50. In the US and in China, the focus points will be, first of all, on the ongoing US-China trade negotiations. We'll also be watching very closely on any announcements on auto tariffs. And in China, the NPC concludes its 2-week meeting with a speech by Premier Li.